Alright, so we're gonna quick review on one thing that we went over before earlier. Regarding adding negatives and subtracting negatives. So again, it's just gonna be a quick review. So if I have 7 plus -3, we can rewrite this as 7 minus 3. If I have -7 plus -3, that can be rewritten as -7 minus 3. So anytime you're adding a negative number, despite what's in front, that's the same as, you can rewrite that as a subtraction problem. The reason for that is, like was mentioned before, is if you think about it in like money terms, if you're adding debt to your account, then that means you're taking money away from yourself. So that's why it's the same as subtraction. So if I already owe $7 and I'm adding more debt, I'm going to owe $3 more, so that's going to push me further into debt. So that would be -$10 that I owe now. Same thing here. If I had $7, but then I had to pay $3, I owed that, so that's taking money away from myself. So that would leave me with $4. Alright, if I have 7 minus -3, we can rewrite that as 7 plus 3. If I have -7 minus 3 minus -3, we can rewrite that as -7 plus 3. Anytime you're subtracting a negative, it's the same as adding, because you're taking away the debt that you owe, which means you can pocket that money. And so if I owe somebody $3, but they say no, never mind. So next time when I can add that $3 to my pocket, and that gives me $10. Or if I'm in debt, $7, and then I pay $3, so I'm taking away that debt of $3. So that leaves me with only $4 that I owe now. So remember, when you're adding a negative, you can the same as subtracting. When you're subtracting a negative, the same as adding. Also, as far as rewriting equations, like when we get into other things, let's say I have the -7 plus 3, and I wanted to put the positive number first. To move this around to read the same thing, I can take the 3 and put it first, and it's positive, so we just keep it positive, and then we can move the 7 over here. So there's a negative in front of 7, so we keep that there. So that would be 3 minus 7. They both equal the same thing. If I start at -7 on the number line, and I go to the right 3 places because we're adding, that's going to be -4. If I start at the 3 positive on the right side of 0, and I go to the left 7 spaces because this is subtracting 7, we're going to end on -4. All right, let's say we had -7 plus x. And I wanted to have the x first. I can move that and put the x first, and there was a positive, so we leave it positive. And put the 7 behind it, and there was a negative in front, so we leave the negative in front, and that's x minus 7. And we can check that if x equals 1, and we plug that into both of these, so that would be -7 plus 1, that equals -6. Or if we have 1 minus 7, that also equals -6. If I had -7 minus x, and I wanted to put the x first, I could put the x first, but that was a minus sign or a negative sign in front. So I'll put that in front, and I can move the 7 behind it and keep the sign that was in front. That's the same equation. Or if I had 7 minus x, I can move the x in front, keep the sign in front, and then move the 7 here, and it was a positive, so addition. Same equation. Same equation. All right.